G'day everyone, welcome to another build video. Here we've got a fire and rescue unit, or an emergency rescue unit. This is roughly based on the Bulldog fire truck, which is a pretty crazy looking off-road fire and rescue truck. It's actually got like a roll cage sort of a thing that goes right around the cab of the truck. I haven't been able to make a decent looking cage or anything for it, plus it would add quite a bit of component cost to the vehicle. This thing, it works quite nicely, and it's not as component heavy as some of my other builds, despite how big the thing is. But yeah, we've got lights and sirens, and yeah, it's a pretty cool looking truck. But yeah, we'll get to the build. As you can see, the component cost is $5.15. It's not too component heavy. You can add as much detail and other components as you'd like. Alright, so we'll start with 2 go-kart seats. Actually, we'll turn mirror mode on. Okay, go-kart seats, gap of 2, and add a dragon motor in the middle. We'll just place it one below. Now I'll grab some space thrusters. We'll connect the seats and the motor like so. And now we'll add a gyro. Make sure the green arrow is facing to the left if you're looking forward. And configure the strength up to maybe 8. Take away the controls. Now we'll add a angle sensor. Configure, connect it to the gyro. Width, we'll go 50. And trigger normalized, trigger the outside. Alright, now I'll add 2x6, copy another one, and 2x4. We'll continue with the front suspension, place it down like that. We'll get some hinges, face them up and down, zero them out. Okay, and I'll get some 1x3 tubes. There we go. Now rotating servo. Where are we? And we'll zero this one out too. Get some flat connectors. 1x3. Place it on the front. 1x2. Place that one there. Actually, get another tube double T. Place it there. Another zeroed out hinge. Place these ones forwards and back. Copy another lot on top like so. get a fresh hinge. Place it on the front like so. I think these might need to go up by one, but we'll see how we go. Now we'll get some straight suspension. Actually, yeah, I think these do need to go up by one. There we go. Copy another 1x2 flat connector. Connect the straight suspension like so. Configure the straight suspension, dampening to max. Stiffness up to 1. Okay, copy another one. Face it like that. And we'll get another hinge. We'll face it forwards and back like so. Now we'll get some L brackets. One there. One like so. And we'll get a piston. Configure that 0.9. Take away the controls for now. And I think we need to face this like so. I'll get back to that. I'll just get a 2x2 wedge and place it in here like so. And now a 2x2. Place it up in here. Copy down a 1x6, a 2x6, sorry. Okay, place another one of those 2x2 wedges there. And now, just take away the mirror mode. And we'll copy front suspension to the rear. Like so. Is that right? Gosh, there's so many things to remember. I'm trying to remember whereabouts I've actually left off here now. Alright, continue with the front. Get a 1x2. Oh, turn mirror mode back on. And a 1x3. So this will be the front bumper. We'll get a cylinder in here. And a 1x2 wedge. Just in there. I want some wedges. Copy them over. Get a flat connector to connect the back of the middle wedge there. I'll get a quarter cone, 1x3. So that's the front bumper there. May as well, while we're here, put some lights on. Now I'll get some tubes, make a bit of a bar over the lights. tube elbow, and then a 1x4 to connect those two up. There we go. And get some sirens. There we go. Alright. Now I'll continue with the front fenders. Get some inverted. So the front half isn't actually connected properly yet. So they'll connect through the fenders here. Now grab one of these. Oh, no. Need a corner round. There we go. Get a 2x4 corner in. Like so. Copy the inverted. That there. Alright. Now we'll get some more 1x2s. Place one on the end like so. One in like that. And then a 1x3. And there. Copy another one there and there. Is that correct? I think copy another one like so. Get another L bracket, and we'll just hide the front there a bit. There we go. Place that in there, and here we'll get some. What are they? Hue light panel. Place that in there. Okay. Now we'll get a grill. Where are we? There we go. So, a couple of grills there. Excuse me. And now we'll connect this. What do we need? A 2x2. Just place that in here. So that'll connect the actual suspension from the front to the chassis. Okay. We'll continue with the front of the vehicle. Some 1x4 wedges. Copy up like so. Forward one. There we go. And get a corner cone. 1x4. And get some more 1x4 wedges in there. So the reason I've got 4 of those is for the decals, so you can sort of separate the numbers that are on there. Now we'll get another 1x3 to place in here. There we go. And now we need 1x4. Place that in there. Copy back some more of these. Okay, 1x4's there. Now we'll get a 2x4 block in here. And 2x1, place it in here. 1x4. So that's the C pillar. That's the B pillar. We'll copy copy another one of these up. Top of the door. I need a 1x3 wedge. Place that here like so. Copy that. And this will be the A-pillar. I'll copy another 1x4. Place that there like so. We'll get back to these and do some proper decals. Make the A-pillars and the top of the roof line a little bit narrower. Now we'll copy another one of these quarter cones. Do the roof. Just place it like so. Here we can add some 4x4 wedges. Oh, they're the wrong ones. There we go. Okay, now we need some rounded slopes for the back of the roof. Oh, where are we? There we go. And I'll get some more 2x4s. Close off the roof. There we go. Now we'll get some 2x4 wedges. Just a bit of a spoiler on the back there. While we're at the roof, we'll add some lights, emergency lights. Like so. And we'll grab a horn. There we go. Place that in there like so. Alright, we'll do the air filter while we're still working on the front. Get a tube T. Here we go. Place it in there. I'll get another cylinder. Place that there. Now I'll get a 1x2 sloped tube. There we go. And an elbow. So there's your air filters. Like that. Underneath, we'll... where are we? Here we go. A dinghy hull side. And we'll attach that. Like so. And get some stairs. Or a simple ladder. One there. Another one there. There we go. At the back here, we'll... Where are we? Do we have the exhausts? Where are they? There we go. Oh. Which one? This one, large exhaust. And we'll just connect that to the back of the fuel tank. It's not very realistic, but that'll work. I'll get a 2x6, we'll make a toolbox. I'll place that just here. And get some 1x3s. Place them there. And a 1x2 will connect that just like so. Just wondering whether this is a little bit high. One moment. I'll just quickly save this. That's the problem with these bigger builds. You sort of lose track of where you are. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Build mode doesn't want to leave. Alrighty. Apologies about that. Had to exit out of the game and come back in. Okay, so actually, how was this? That. So, alright. There we go. We'll put a 1x3, 1x4. Alright, so now that's the back suspension connect up there. Just put mirror mode back on. There we go. I'll get rid of these steering hinges at the back here. We'll add some wheels. Okay, there. Alright. Alright, truck seems to be working alright. Now we'll do the back wheel arches or fenders. Get a 1x4 wedge. This one there. We'll connect this with one of the little L brackets, like so. And now we need a 1x4 wedge. There we go. And get some inverted. There we go. Some inverted like so. And now we get a 1x2 wedge. Make the rear bar. Another 1x4. And need to connect that with a 1x2. There we go. And now we'll get some tail lights on there. There we go. And reverse lights. There we go. Configure off by default. And L2. There we go. So that's the main part of the truck done. We'll complete the rear section. Get 4x8 block. Oops, there we go. Get some 2x6. There we go, place it back by one. Copy that twice, like so. Get some 1x2 wedges. Oops, 1x2. Like so. Now we need some 1x4s. And some more 1x2s. There we go. And I'll get some tubes here, so this will be for the hose pipes or connections. Do that like there. Now another 2x6. Place that like so. Now some edges. Here we go. One of these. 2x4. Yeah, and then a 2x2 up the top here. Okay. Now, copy another 2x6, place it on the back there. Is that right? Might actually be a little wide. Place that one back. There. 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 Yeah. Copy another 2x1. Place it up the top here. Another 4x8. Actually, I know what I've done wrong here. These need to face like that. There we go. And then we can bring this one back out. 2x4s there. Actually, this one. Place that one there. And we'll connect that with a 2x2. There we go. And now we'll get the 1x4s in there. There we go. Alright, now we'll get 2x4s there, connect the back, and well, 1x4s, omit that one. We'll get these slopes here. There we go. Now we'll copy these. And might have to move them back one more. No, omit the top one. There we go. Yep, there we go. Copy these, face them that way, and close the top. Okay, we can use the 2x4s. There we go. Yep. Alright, now at the top here we've got some lights. Just some work lights. Actually, we'll put them down by one. There we go. And we'll get some 1x2 flat connectors. these will be for the roller doors. There we go. Copy some more lights for the back. Alright, and another strobe. Place it on the side like so. Alright. I'll get some 1x4 flat connectors. Just place them on the side as some handles. There we go. Alright, I think that's the majority of the truck now complete. Alrighty, now for a bit of colour. We'll paint these black. Paint these black. Also the rear. So, paint these black. The little details seem to make all the difference of the build. Certainly makes it stand out. Here we'll put some lights. Rotate it 180. Okay, and I'll switch the colours. There we go. Here we'll add some grills. Some more grills. Okay. Add a little grill to the side. There. Alright. And I'll make these chrome. Okay. Make all the handles chrome, all the pipes here chrome. There we go. Oop. Chrome white. There we go. And this will chrome. Which one was it? Wrong one. Oh, that one. There we go. I'll make another little handle for the bottom toolbox. we go. Alright, we'll start adding some red. Red. Make the roof white. And the flat panels on the back and the roof and the side. There we go. Red. Little panel in here, red. There we go. Now on here, get another grill. This will be the roller doors. And then same on the back here. There we go. Okay. Get a little fire engine logo on here. There we go. Okay. And on the back here, just put some little control panel. Where are we? Yep, one of these. Something like that. Okay, now, decals. Just a little door. About there. Get another little door. Rotate this one. There we go. Now, just delete these. And we'll copy these over. There we go. On the top here, we'll take the mirror mode off. Let's put a number on top. Jeez, the 5 looks big. There we go. Alright, I'll also put a number on the front here. Yeah. Alright. No doubt I've probably forgotten something. Oh, yep, here we go. We'll convert these to glass. So the top of the windowsills, the A-pillar, top of the roof line. Actually, remember to turn mirror mode on. Okay, colour, glass. Right, so here, start with this one. And I'll get the square. Bit of an angle on it. Try and get it around the corner a little bit. Is that getting it? Yeah. Might be a little low. Decals. Position. Get that corner. Yeah, about there. That'll do. Grab dash line. Size down. There. Right, grab this side, decal. There. Oh, that's actually around the corner quite a bit, isn't it? Decal. Move this out the way a bit. Make that a bit thinner. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Could move it around a little bit more. Well. Try and match that up with the front. Out there. Alright. I think we forgot something on the back here. Just a bit of a bar on the back. Get a elbow. There we go. There we go. Make these black too. Black. Okay. Now I'll have to just make these lights blue for now. Color picker. Blue. There we go. And I'll just put an input, configure off by default. Now for the strobe lights, get a logic OR gate, I think. This one here. I'll just place it in here. Configure. I think blue is 0.6. And toggle. Now select these lights if I can. This one. And back. The delay. 0.1. See what that does. Might need to be actually 0.1. That's alright. No worries. One more decal on the front here. Something like that. And here, decals. Get this one. Flip it. Size. Color is that? Okay. There we go. Something like that. And now we'll add a stripe here too. Try and line them up. About there. Alright. I think that's pretty much all. Probably do need the sirens. Figure. see. Oops. Toggle. Toggle, there we go. So lights. Sirens. We're good to go. I guess the only other thing would be the wheels. White. And decal. That. That and black. Oops. Wrong one. Just some little details, nothing necessary. I guess it all sort of adds to the look of the vehicle. There we go. Alright. Get rid of this one. There we go. Oh, what have we done on the front here? Decal. There we go. Alright. That's pretty much the build complete. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. It's quite a fun little build. And I'll catch you on the next one.